Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back once again to Crypto Income Daily YouTube channel. It's another brand new day, and I just want to bring you again a heads up about Bytnex, which was formerly called Cryptex, and we call it by name $100 Financial Solution because this is a project or a platform that's you. With $100, you can actually turn this into life-changing income. Okay, $100 that cannot buy you proper smartphone. That's some people can even go to dining and spend it one night. Yet it can really change your financial status. Well, Bytnex, this is a platform, a DeFi, a decentralized finance platform. They are into staking. This platform has been running since 2016. You see that this is unheard of since 2016, meaning it's now about 9 years old in the making and nothing has changed. It's still running and it's paying out billions and millions of dollars on frequent basis, even on daily basis. And everything is verifiable on the blockchain. So the risk is almost zero here. So once you become associated with the Bytnex or Cryptex platform, you stand a chance to benefit from a starting balance of $30,240 or $43,200. And your only risk or commitment is to just pay only $100 activation fee, and you have access to this capital. And automatically it is put onto a staking on the blockchain on your behalf. And every day it is earning you profits. And at the end of your contracts, you just come and collect your rewards. That is all. No obligation. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer here. What you hear in this presentation is not a financial advice. It is to present you with information. Everything is associated with risk, even your job. Never risk more than you can afford to lose, and there are no guarantees of income. You are responsible for your decisions and transactions. Income examples are estimates of what you may earn. So, Bytenex, formerly called Cryptex, is a community-based project, meaning it's not owned by any particular CEO. It's owned by the community. And the operation is anonymous. No name, no phone number, no country of origin, no date of birth when you are joining. There's no CEO, there's no company, and there's no business, and there's no business location. And Bytenex uses a DeFi staking protocol as its point for earning. It's that simple. And it maintains partnership with banks, insurance companies, and individual account holders. That's you and I that participate. And they work together to generate profits for all the parties involved. It's been operating since 2016, and currently, as I'm talking, we have hit over 1 million active users. It's that simple. So, the main method of earning here is just DeFi staking. And you may be asking, what is DeFi staking? DeFi staking is simply a process of you keeping your assets or locking your assets in a smart contract. And in return, you get interest on top of that. So crypto assets are locked for a contractual period of time in order to generate passive income. Take it like if you go to the bank, the fixed deposit you do, you lock your funds there for some number of years. Okay, and at the end of the during that period, your money, the bank loans out your capital to people as loans. At the end of the contract, the money is brought back and you receive some small profits. It is the same thing that is done here, but here the capital is provided for you and it is done on blockchain. But this one is much more lucrative because of compounding. Okay, because Bytenex is compounding your daily profit every day from the staking, and it averages 0.1% to 0.3% every day, and they are compounded automatically on your behalf. It's that simple. So $100 to get involved. And if you want to get involved, we have you only pay $100 activation fee per contract. And we have several contracts, the one that goes for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years. And no matter the length of the contract is the same $100 per each contract that you can activate. So if you want to go for 2 years or 3 years contract, you'll be given $30,240 once you pay the $100 processing fee. And if you want to go for the 5 years and 7 years contract, you're getting $43,200, okay, after processing of the $100 activation fee. Then these certain balances actually compound over length of time. So the $100 is not what is going to be put onto staking. The $100 is not an investment capital. It's just a processing fee that makes available to you this capital. Okay. That's what this makes a lot of sense. So let's just and the contract expectation here once this is 2 years, the estimations of the 2 years capital at the end of the 2 years contract, meaning you just activate a 2 years contract, you can activate it and just go to sleep. You don't necessarily need to share this with other people. At the end of the 2 years, you see that This is, you see the daily profits that are accruing, they're increasing every single day because of compounding. And I don't know, at the end of the 2 years, around $21,500 that you are likely to get after the bank loan is returned to the bank and all deductions. So 2 years, the contract, 2 years pays $21,856 around that. In the 3 years, the contract expectation here is that at the end of the 3 years, the 3 years contract is expected to return. And now let me just bring this up for you to be able to see everything clearly. So at the end of the 3 years, you can see here it's around $35,000 after the bank loan is returned to the bank and all the charges are deducted. Remember, all the monthly, the insurance fees, the processing fee, and the annual interest, everything is always paid from the generating staking profits on your behalf. You don't pay it out from your pocket. So the 3 years contract returns around $35,000 after all deductions are made. So you go and recharge and just cash it out. And the 5 years contract returns around $471,000 at the end of the 4 years. Okay, you can imagine the power of $100. It unlocks to you over $43,000, and it is put onto the blockchain staking on your behalf. It's that simple. And it is locked, and until at the end of the contract, the money is released. You take it out. You see, $471,000 in 5 years. Is it not worth it? And you only paid $100 to access this capital. And if you want to, you can share with people and you can make crazy amount of money and be cashing out every day while waiting for your contracts to end. So this is the reason this project has been running anonymously, no any noise, but it is paying out millions and even billions of dollars almost every day to people. So, and you are not limited to one contract. 80 contracts are allowed per account, and only one account is allowed per user. So right now, the good news even is that you can have up to 130 contracts per account. So you can activate special packages, and this allows you to get up to 25 free contracts in total. You see, this is someone cashed out in 2019 in 2023. Okay, 2022, somebody cashed out in 18th May. This contract started in 2019, and the person received $96,700. You can see several withdrawals. Okay, $100,000, $100,000, $112,000, $100,000, $100,000, all in what? Just in the 2023. Crazy. And I can even show you at the end of this video on the blockchain payouts that are going on crazily. So I'm doing other projects, but this is one of my main projects, of course, because it's a medium term and long term life-changing income. Just buy contracts and focus on your other businesses, and at the end of the contract, you receive this life-changing income. You see, someone even will receive over $400,000, and they cashed it out, and it came to their external wallet with 10.59 Bitcoin. Now, so simple. The blockchain transparency, everything is on the blockchain. It's verifiable. We get paid in Bitcoin. We deposit in Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash to buy contracts. Now, putting it all together, account holder has a contract. Example, one contract for $100, and the bank provides the capital to the DeFi staking contract. Okay, the staking generates daily compounded profits, and each contract is insured by the insurance company. Yes, against loss or default. At the end of the contract term, the capital that's lent to the DeFi staking contract is paid back to the bank. Then what is left is for the account holder for you to cash out. All parties stand to benefit from each and every contract. And the account holder, which is the participant, only takes care of $100 USDT activation fee for the entire process. You have no any obligation. After you activate a contract, you can just go and sleep. At the end of the contract period, you come and collect your rewards. That is what is going on. So if at all you don't believe it, but it has been running since 2016, guys, this has proven itself without time and number. And I think about some few weeks ago, they went offline, the site went offline for maintenance. It spent one whole week. While it was offline, we were still receiving our daily rewards in the staking. Then it came back, they rebranded the domain, they changed the domain to Bytnex because the name Cryptex was colliding with other investment schemes and one Russian crypto exchange. They say the same name, they are scam, and they were mistaking them for Cryptex, and they've been battling Cryptex. So they've changed the name to Bytnex. That's the reason. So Cryptex contracts, each contract is $100, okay, to process regardless of the length of time. We have the 24 months, which is 2 years contract. We have the 36 months, which is the 3 years contract. And we have the DeFi 360, that's 60-month contracts, that is for 5 years. And we have the 84 months contract, that is for 7 years. So Now, if you can buy a mixture of these contracts, okay? What happens is that with a 2 years contract, we have what? A pack, 24 pack, you get them in bundle, and you pay $1,000 and you get 15 contracts instead of paying individual packs here. And by the time you buy 15 contracts, you have paid 1,500. Here, you can buy a pack and you get 15 contracts. You pay for 10 and you get 5 on top. So $1,000, you get 15 contracts. And at the end of the 2 years, the special combo, this 24 months, is returning around over $320,000. And we have the 3 years contract, which also has a pack. You pay $1,000 and you get 15 contracts. At the end of the 3 years, this one is expected that the combo pack for 3 years is estimated to return around over $500,000. You can buy up to 5 special of these packages in total. Now we have this here. So it's really just so crazy, guys. And the special package is here. Like I said, you get 15 contracts for the price of 10. That's for $1,000. And this is applicable for only 24 and 36 months contracts. That's 2 years and 3 years contracts. You can get 5 special packages per account in total. And you get 25 for free. So people are actually picking this. If you can afford this, the best offer to go for. So guys, it's that simple. They have the referral program, which is optional. But if you start with that one, it pays the biggest, one of the biggest and most rewarding compensation plans. It pays in 3 ways. One of them is the direct commissions that pays out instantly, up to 10 levels deep. Whenever a contract is bought, you get paid $30 per direct referral. That buys a contract. It pays per contract, not per account. That's why it's so crazy. It pays 10 levels deep. And that one you can, if contracts are being bought and you receive the commissions, you can cash them out instantly while waiting for your contracts to end. And the daily profit sharing, this one is paid at the end of the contract. It pays up to 20 levels deep. Okay, let me not just bother you here. Let me go over to the blockchain, one of the cryptos contracts, their Bitcoin addresses, and let's look at the payouts that are ongoing for today. So let me just bring it out here. So this is blockchain.com, Block Explorer. Let me just refresh this for sake of emphasis. So you know this is not a pre-recorded video. This is a live video I'm actually doing right in front of you. This is one of their Bitcoin wallet addresses. They have more than 20 different addresses on Bitcoin that they use to pay out various payouts. Okay, so this is just only one of them. So as you can see, this is one of their cryptex, that one of their Bitcoin addresses that they're using in paying out matured or expired contracts. Currently, it's hovering over 19,000 Bitcoin. That's worth $2.11 billion in Bitcoin. You can see this wallet has done over 1.952 million transactions. And it has sent out a total of over $5.2 trillion. And right now, if you check here, these ones that are spending, these are right. Today is 21st of October as at the time I'm recording this video. And we see this one spinning here. These are These are payouts that are happening right on the blockchain. They are yet to be confirmed. As you can see, this one, for example, 98 Bitcoin, that's over $10 million. This one is 0.032 Bitcoin, that's over $3,000. Look at them, several. Now, if you come here, these are payouts ongoing. You see, they're still spinning, they are still pending. Ongoing transactions. Blockchain does not lie. Okay, blockchain does not lie. Now, you see, today, 31st of October 2025, everything is clear on the blockchain. So it's ignorance that will make some people who actually miss this. Some people are being misled by some disbelieved people. Well, this is why we can simply beat our chest and say this is the real deal, because everything is clear on the blockchain. So you can see these are payouts. Those ones that are red arrows, these are what? Payouts. Okay, payouts that have been done to Cryptex wallet or Bytnex wallet holders. You can see this one 0.138 Bitcoin. That is of $15,000. Look at this one here, for example. Look at them, a whole lot of them. These are all payout, cash out. Sorry, those are red arrows pointing up. It means there's those cash out. People have withdrawn from their Bytnex wallet. These are Bytnex wallet holders. They have made what? Cash out from their Bytnex wallet. They have withdrawn. Okay, you can see them. This one 0.121. That's over $13,000. You can see this one $0.1, one of Bitcoin. That's $11,000. Okay, you can go over and over to even till the last transaction, the day this wallet started transacting. Okay. So all these are cash out. Look at this one here, 0.821 Bitcoin. That is worth $5,000. Look at this one here. Some of these are what commissions people have withdrawn from their downlines for contracts expiration. So we could go over and over and over. See, Those that you see to be green, this one is a pay in. This one crypto, I mean Bytnex paid this into a Bytnex wallet